So Bloxfruits surprised us all in 2025 by releasing a whole bunch of updates, especially towards the second half of the year. And this could be a sign for more frequent updates to come in 2026. But with the recent release of the long-awaited Control rework in the last update, it begs the question, what else is there to come? Perhaps the addition of the Fort C, Celestial, and Oni fruits, a complete rework on the Venom, Quake, and Dark. Those are just a couple of things that have been confirmed by the Bloxfruits team over the last couple of years, and today we will be looking at all of them to find out exactly what updates are coming in 2026. Let's go. Okay, first of all, before we even look at anything, I want to give a huge shout out to Bloxfruits News on Twitter. All right, he's the one that did all the research and gathered the information for us here today, so go give him a follow. I'll link it in the description. And now let's take a look at his tweet. So this is Bloxfruits in the Big 26. Everything that is left to come, everything that's been hinted at or confirmed by the developers, the owners, and everybody associated with the game. And we're starting off with a banger, reworks, all right? So we have the Dark, Venom, and Quake all either confirmed or have been hinted at to get a rework in 2026. I don't even know how they find information like this, but this is a message from Admin E, apparently on Discord, and I think they're talking about the Control rework trailer here. And a lot of people thought what Zeolus was using was like a brand new weapon, some sort of scythe, but he has pretty much confirmed that it is not a hollow scythe, it's not shadow, it's dark. And thank you for some reason. The dude is very, very polite. And I think this is what they're talking about, guys. This scythe that Zeolus was holding, I will admit, when I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be a brand new weapon too. But it actually makes a lot of sense that this is part of the Dark rework. Maybe along with the Light Spear, the Ice Trident, we are actually getting a Dark Scythe for the M1 ability. That would be so good for grinding, guys. The Dark is long overdue for a rework. It used to be a very good fruit for PvPs in terms of stunning your opponents and pulling off combos, but with all these new fruits getting released and fruits getting reworked, the Dark has kind of been left behind. So it would be really nice to see the resurgence of Dark. This is fantastic news for the community. Let's see if we can't catch a glimpse of the Dark fruit in action. Oh yeah, use that scythe, baby. Use that scythe, Zeolus. Oh yeah, use that scythe, Zeolus. Come on, show us the Stop switching the scenes, dude. Wait, let's slow the scene down for everybody to see. Whoa, look at that thing spin. Look at that beauty. And the fact that they've already shown it in the trailer means that is definitely going to happen. Major W for the Dark Fruit. And in terms of the Quake and Venom rework, which again, just like the Dark Fruit, are long overdue, this was answered by Uzoth in a Q&A. Are there any plans for a Quake or Venom rework? These two fruits are some of the most outdated fruits in the entire game and desperately need a rework.
For Quake, there is plans. For Venom, there is definitely plans. I can't say too much about each one, of course, but I will say Venom is getting a very interesting rework.
Okay, so there is plans, and they're getting interesting reworks. Wow, Uzoth, the most well PR trained admin of all time. Way to tell us absolutely nothing in 1,000 words. But even on that note, just the fact that they have plans for Venom and Quake fruits alone tells me that they have plans for a lot of the outdated fruits, right? Like the Spring, for example. God, bro. Either rework that or just delete it from the game, please. Nobody ever wants to see that thing. Okay, what else is happening? The creation upgrades. Oh boy, that is a sensitive topic, man. So everybody knows when they first dropped this admin panel from the mysterious scientist that allows you to upgrade your fruits, they started with the Eagle, the Gravity, and of course the Creation, which said coming soon at the time. And ever since then, they have released the Lightning upgrade, the Pain upgrade, and the Control upgrade, and the Creation is still nowhere to be found for some reason. And they've shown us many tidbits of the Creation upgrade, you know, in these bulletins that they were dropping every single week. So like bulletin number 11 right here. The Creation fruit has unlocked new layers. Is the Creation fruit not everything you thought it would be? Do you wonder if it could have been more? Well, you're in luck. Across the seas, more creation users are finding incentive ways to push its potential. It was fun for a while to design things, but now functionality has been achieved. Conveyor floors to get to places quicker, trampolines to reach higher ground, drivable cars that can scale walls. What are we even talking about here? How can one fruit do so much? Decorative trees and even funny trap doors. The new hidden ability seems to almost have it all. How many hidden ability upgrades are we going to get? And of course, we had bulletin number 12, which mysteriously got hacked. It looked more like Uzoth just had his cat run over the keyboard to type this thing out. But we had the barrier hidden ability, guys. Remember hearing the name barrier fruit? God, it's been so long. But they released a quick little clip for us that was in like, it was recorded on a potato of them summoning a control car, driving on this accelerator ramp. Dude, you could even boost. You could hit the NOS on this thing. Yep, they weren't kidding when they said it could scale walls. This is legit. It could scale trees too. Now, I'm not gonna read all this gibberish out loud to you guys. I don't want you or me to have an aneurysm. But yeah, they hinted at this since June 26th of 2025, all right? If the creation upgrades don't come out by 2026, something's wrong with these guys because they've been hinting at it for 6 months already and it still hasn't released. Now, here comes a big one. People have been asking for this for years, which is really weird because Bloxfruits, the way it was originally designed, seemed to be like the first C is the north, east, south, and west blues, and the second C is the Grand Line, all right, where all the cool stuff, the strong people hang out. So where the hell did a third and fourth C come from? I have absolutely no idea. I mean, this game is not even One Piece for legal purposes, right? So they can just do whatever they want, bro. Drop 4, 5, 6, 7 C's. Who cares? Now, how do we know that the fourth C is actually coming? We gotta go even further back on the bulletins to bulletin number 8. This was May of 2025, guys. Bloxfruits did a community poll on this bulletin. Have your say, community poll results. So when people voted on what they would like to see come out in Bloxfruits, oh, this is interactive. Very, very cool, man. You got prestige system, you got aura color customizations, keybind customizations. Oh, that's actually a great idea. More races added to the game, island reworks, fighting styles, mobile controls, grinding revamp, new fruits 12%, fruit reworks at 13.9%, and at a whopping 16.7%, people wanted the fourth C. Now, does that mean just because people voted for it, it is absolutely coming? It better be, otherwise don't hold a damn poll. You know what I'm saying? So in their original poll, they did say, what matters most to you as a player? Which features do you want to see prioritized in future updates? And they give C4 as an option, and it's going to be prioritized, so it better be the priority of 2026. Okay, up next, we have something that intrigues me a lot, and that is the new fruits. See, we've been getting a lot of reworks recently, but nothing really new. We need new fruits added into the game that will change the way the game is played. We got Celestial and Oni. Those were two of the biggest hyped up fruits for the longest time, maybe even before the Dragon rework. They were hinting at these fruits. I mean, RIP Indra himself had his profile customized to this celestial creature on Twitter for, dude, I think this profile picture has been here forever. So yeah, this is supposedly what the celestial kind of looks like. And of course, we got MyGame43 on Twitter with his Oni fruit. Look at, oh, this guy's got like, he's got his mouth so together. What the hell, dude? So this is sort of like almost a tease of what the Oni powers will kind of look like. Doesn't really tell us much, but good news is Bloxfruit News hooked us up with more information than whatever I just saw or noticed on Twitter. And what better way to confirm something than from the mouth of one of the admins themselves, Uzoth. I said he was well PR trained, but clearly not. Let's listen to what he has to say. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's the Oni fruit right here, and this is the Celestial. This image honestly looks very fan-made, and it's probably outdated, and I assume will not be the final product. But the Oni fruit looks like it's probably gonna look like this. Now, they're obviously gonna be beast-type fruits, I'm pretty certain, especially the Oni. You get to transform probably as this red demon almond looking thing. Without ever having seen it, I'm just gonna assume it's gonna look like a red Yeti.
The Oni and the Celestial Fruit are confirmed and is already in Bloxfruits.
Bro really said that in the first 3 seconds of his intro. Talk about the greatest video hook of all time. Okay, this video is 17 minutes long. Do I have to watch this whole thing to find out what happens? Nah, we just let ChatGPT tell us. Summarize this video for me. Okay, so literally everything Uzad said about the Oni and Celestial Fruit was in the first 3 seconds. He talks about the Oni and Celestial Fruit being confirmed for future game update and nothing else. Oh my god, bro. What did he spend the next 17 minutes yapping about? This guy's getting better at yapping and wasting time than I am. Anyway, yep, Oni Fruit, Celestial Fruit confirmed. Can't wait to see how much they're gonna be worth. Like 6,000, 7,000, another 6-7 joke, 8,000 Robux. I would not be surprised. I'm just telling, fair warning. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Okay, up next we have the crew rework system. I do remember them hinting at this also many years ago. Yeah, because the video we're referencing here is titled The Future of Bloxfruits by Gamer Robot, and it premiered March of 2023, almost 3 years ago. And at exactly 3 minutes and 49 seconds of this video with Zeolus, let's listen to what he has to say.
All right, so since we're already on the topic of crews, I want to announce something huge right now. We're gonna revamp the entire crew system. The entire crew system is gonna have a lot more features than it has right now, because right now it's kind of stale. But listen to me. We're gonna add crew activities. If you have a good crew right now, I know you're gonna look forward to this because you can unlock special rewards with your crew. There's gonna be crew bases.
What are you gonna build that with? Creation fruit?
You're gonna show who's the better crew, which crew wants to be the reigning king of Bloxfruits. All right, so imagine you and another crew have beef right now. You can literally settle.
I got beef with all of them.
So enough with the talking and get straight to the crew battle. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Bro sound like a little pump there. Don't even have a crew. I think it's kind of boring. It just gets in the way of me making thumbnails and stuff like that. So I've deleted my crew, all right? I know that crews are out there and this thing has been around since the game released. Definitely needs a revamp. Crew leaderboards, crew battles, crew bases, crew activities, everything Zeolus has said, I'm all for it, man. Have more reason for players and communities to just make their own friend circle and play together. Right now is literally just words that appear on top of your head. It doesn't really do much. Now, here's the thing though. Do I really think the crew rework is coming out in 2026 when they hinted at it in 2023? I would say no, but Bloxfruits is getting very consistent and more frequent with the updates, so it's honestly more likely than not. But the fact that one of the owners answered this in their previous bulletins, can the crew systems get an update? And they said yes, but we haven't started this yet. That was a year ago though, so hopefully they have started. This is hope. Up next, we got bounty rework. So the only thing that we know about the bounty rework happening is from bulletin number 6. This was also May of 2025. And here, Seiko Gremory, hope I'm not butchering your name, I'm sorry, said bounty has not been touched in almost 3 years. Will we finally get something to hunt for soon? The bounty system is definitely due for a revisit. We're exploring the idea of new stats called reputation. The idea is that this new stat would increase as your bounty grows, but bounty wouldn't be the only way to raise it. The stat will be even more important than bounty, but won't require you to PvP to earn it. This will be a feature that's coming soon, but not this update. So, taking away all the incentive for those tryhard sweats to get better at PvPs for bragging rights, you could literally just make friends and give each other reputations, I'm assuming. The bounty hunters are mad, and rightfully so, because that is a pretty important aspect of the game. I don't know how this is going to look, guys, and who knows if it's going to come out in 2026. Sounds like the way that they phrased that answer, that is something that's way further out to be even considered in this moment. But again, that was also like 8 months ago, so who knows? They might have already started working on it also. Okay, up next, we have the subclasses Beyond Sea events. Right now, as we all know, there's only one subclass in the entire game, and it's called the Shipwright. Would you equip the Shipwright subclass subclass. Yes, equip. And look, you can have, you know, different abilities that helps you repair your ship during sea events, and you upgrade them by completing sea events to earn this valor. When they first released it, they hinted at many more subclasses to come in the future, and literally haven't talked about it ever since. Until the bulletin. Back to bulletin number 6. All right, in the exact same Q&A, a truck Biruduru asked, will we get more subclasses? If yes, will it be useful only for sea events? The answer was a good question. The shipwright subclass was our first trial run, and it gave us a lot of insight into what players enjoy about subclass style systems. While we'll be expanding on that idea, future versions will be renamed and redefined to better reflect their importance in gameplay and offer more exciting progression beyond sea events. Keep an eye out for more news in these bulletins and in the next update. I don't think we got any news about subclasses in the next update. Am I tripping, guys? But the fact that they were even brave enough to hint at this means that it is something that's likely being worked on, and it should probably come out in the year 2026. Fingers crossed. Okay, what's next here? We got upgraded versions of swords and accessories. So this is from the Blocks Bulletin number 13, a little bit closer to our current timeline, July of 2025. Swords and accessories, a closer look at the reworks, and this is the exact same image that Bloxfruits News had dropped on their tweet right here. We can see some dope accessories, a blue coat, a red coat, and a purple spiky coat. That do be looking like the cyborg glasses. We got 2 swords over here. That's probably the, what's the one that the Cavender Cabbage uses? I've totally forgot the name. We got a 2-speared trident, a bident. I don't know what that would be called. And a lightning sword. So what do we say here? Hello, everyone. We've been working hard behind the scenes to breathe new life into some of the game's older weapons and accessories. Today, we're excited to give you a first look at a few of the upcoming swords and accessory reworks. That means everything that's here is already in the game. Oh, this is the pink spiky coat. That's the spider logo on the back, because the string fruit has been reworked into the spider fruit. I don't know, guys. I'm high-key a bigger fan of the pink spiky coat. I think this looks pretty cool. They just need to add a little more detail and animate it, maybe. This is probably the marine cape, and this is probably the pirate cape. So that's definitely the cyborg glasses, and I think I know what this hat is. That is probably this musketeer hat right here, which, yeah, admittedly doesn't look great. I could probably model this myself in Roblox Studio. Y'all have to excuse me, I haven't used swords in a long time. Oh, this sword is literally called Cavender, guys. That's the fencing sword that we see in the image. I would say it is definitely a major upgrade, but what on earth is this sword right here? Could it be one of the 3 legendary swords like the Shizu or the Orochi or Saishi? Or could it just straight up be a rework of the katana sword? I mean, dude, I would not mind the katana getting another rework, guys. I know they did it like a year or 2 years ago, but it's still not good enough. I couldn't even begin to guess what the 2-headed trident thing would be. Let me know if you guys have any theories. I personally don't. So hopefully they'll be able to release these in 2026. I think it will happen. And the next one is a pretty general term. It says new achievements. What are we talking about when we say new achievements? So more specifically, referencing the exact same bulletin, they're just talking about badges on Roblox, which honestly, let's just skip on over this. Who actually cares about badges? Nobody. And to look into the thread of the tweet even further, there's 3 more things that we're talking about here. New mechanics. I honestly think that all of the new mechanics that Bloxfruits kind of hinted at with their bulletins have already been released, or maybe they have more waiting for us. But with the potion system and with the trinket system, I would say those are the new mechanics that they were kind of talking about. But what about the first and second sea rework? This one has been the vein of my existence for so many years, because we've been waiting for this for longer than the control rework, or just about the same time. I hate to keep showing you guys the exact same images that we've seen a million times, but there you go. There's the reworked Midtown. This is the reworked Kingdom of Roses. yes, the reworked hot and cold, which finally did drop, it just looks slightly different than what this image shows. So just expect the other reworked first and second sea maps that they showed us 3 years ago to look different. All right. And of course, somebody also asked in a Q&A, how many updates after the coming one do you plan on releasing the map UI and crew reworks? These reworks take more thought than it might seem. We're not just replacing maps, we're keeping the nostalgia while adding side missions, puzzles, and expanding stories. So it's not just like a model of a map. They're gonna add different puzzles into it, which is cool, I guess. And you can even see the previous map reworks that they shown us already went through several revisions. So yes, 3 years in the making for the map reworks, coming out in 2026. Chances slightly slim, but always possible. Never say it never. And last but not least, we have more UI changes. So the UI rework is also something that they've sort of sneaked to us way back in the day. Around the same time they showed us these map reworks. I think this is what they were talking about. I don't even know what even was this. The Twitter codes one actually did drop, thank God. Wait, is it gone? Did they change it already? Dude, I think they removed it. But they did add a UI with the player profiles. So I guess that's cool. I guess this is definitely a new UI. But there were a lot more that they promised us that they haven't released yet. So back at Blox Bulletin number 8, here they kind of talk about they've shown sneak peeks over the years on the new islands, redesigned UI, and new systems. Much of this content was already deep into development, and some even finished. Ultimately, it didn't end up meeting our standards. Wow, these guys are picky, dude. They even said the UI revamp, for example, had a more modern look, but all of your feedback was clear. It just didn't feel like Bloxfruits. So it looks like they gotta go back to the drawing boards and come up with something brand new. Once again, on the coming updates in 2026, UI rework, they could sneak that into any update. It's not really that huge of a deal. So yeah, I would say it's likely. And there you guys have it. We went through every single item on this entire list for updates that hopefully will be coming in this year. Which one do you guys want to see the most? Guys, we just got confirmed leaks of the Bloxfruits New Year's event. It's a little bittersweet though, because on one hand, it shows that Bloxfruits is consistently updating, but on the other hand, this update is... well, let me just show you what it is. And a quick disclaimer, this leak was confirmed by a good friend of the channel, Magic Bus, so full credit goes out to him. We're gonna be reacting to his video today, and I'll also be linking his channel in the description. Let's get into it. And oh, before we get into the video, guys, a huge shout out goes out to Magic Bus. All right, he is an absolute OG in the Bloxfruit scene. He has been doing this for way longer than I have. So everybody go subscribe to his channel and show him some love. All right, here we go.
The Bloxfruits New Year's event has leaked, and we can prove at a minimum that there is at least a new gacha coming.
A new gacha? Bro, you mean another gacha on top of the one that we already got from the winter 2025 fruit box that I spent countless Robux on? Guys, in order to get this Galaxy Empyrean, I literally had to hit the pity on 125 box openings. You know how much Robux that is? And they want us to spend even more, like literally a week later. Okay, maybe this crash out is invalid, okay? Maybe it's something different. Maybe it's they're replacing Zeolus, which would be a blessing in disguise. I'm judging too early. Let's continue.
This gacha right here, the winter 2025 fruit box will...
Okay, not even 10 seconds later, the benefit out of the doubt that I have given them, I'm taking it back. So we are getting another pay-to-win gacha. That is just fabulous news, everybody. Oh my goodness.
And because this box is a part of the winter gacha right here,
it is?
I think the winter gacha is also going to change, which means right now, if you want these skins, you should probably be rolling on alts because they are leaving in 4 days.
Are you saying I could have got those fruit skins from these holiday fruit boxes from the regular gacha all along and I didn't know? I thought you had to pay for them like you did in Grow a Garden. Wait, actually, that's not... I paid for them in Grow a Garden, but you could have got them without paying to win. Okay, never mind.
Let me show you a neat little trick. You might not be aware of this. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to do all of this on camera with as little cuts as possible so you can see that I'm not...
What the hell is that? Okay, no, stop getting distracted.
Any of that AI trash that Wuazard and those other content creators...
Who's Wuazard? Uzod? Is he talking about Uzoth? He's saying Uzoth is making videos with AI trash, or is that somebody else's name? Can y'all clarify? I'm pretty sure he's not talking about Uzoth.
I'm doing this in the real Bloxfruits game, okay?
My boy's legit.
Let me show you, 100%.
Dude has 100 private servers.
Bloxfruits, 500,000 players, all right?
Come
Cry
back.
me an absolute river if you can't tell that this is true, man. So when we load into the game, I have a good computer. So there's a very good chance we're not going to be able to see this, but there is a...
Nice subtle flex that my boy just snuck in there. I have a very good computer. For what? Why even feel the need to say that?
Secret hidden in the loading screen, or after the loading, or during the loading screen. So we load up, loading data.
Okay.
This part takes a little while, and then very, very quickly, press menu, press shop, and this will look different if you, 1, have bad internet, or 2, you have a bad computer or device.
Well, there you go, guys. You have probably all already seen the new gacha then. There's no... I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
Unfortunately for me, I actually have pretty Australian standards. This is next level for Australia, okay? And this means the chances of being that slow loading screen is pretty slim. But we can slow it down without me needing a bad device or a bad computer.
Okay.
First, let's go to a public server. So we're still on the Bloxfruits page, still 500,000 people. We're just going to press the play button. We're loading up. This is a regular public server. There was a little flash.
I saw that.
You might have seen the little flash.
I saw that.
That's because I don't know what server we're even on right now. I'm in Australia, though. So if I go to the servers list and say I scroll right down a bit, let's see. Texas,
baby.
Let's look for something in, like, Europe. Sao Paulo in Africa. In Brazil, sorry. No.
Sao Paulo, Africa.
Definitely loading a little bit slower this time. Okay. Data's up.
Bro, almost slipped up.
Shop. Yes, we saw it. You definitely
saw it. That was more
clear. Saw it for a second. Don't worry. You're not going to have to pause on it. But it was there.
Okay.
We saw it.
All right. Slow it down for us.
We need to slow down our loading a little bit more. And we're going to be able to see this new GAT. So what I'm doing right now is I've just connected my VPN to Slovakia, which is just somewhere over in Europe. I live over here. My data is being routed up this way. You know, we could go even further.
And I live right here, Japan, baby. I'm like kind of in the middle of it, maybe.
Let's route ourselves all the way up to Norway here, okay?
Norway?
Obviously, this kicked me off, but we're just going to click reconnect.
Like, no
this
way.
is going to slow down our loading even more.
Okay.
But now we're going to join a server that's in the USA.
All the stops.
So my data is going all the way to Norway and then all the way to the USA, and it's going to load kind of slow. So
Show us
even
the gacha.
here,
Show us the gacha.
The VPN, you get a glimpse of it.
Wait, was that another Empyrean skin?
Like really slowing
or
down.
mutation?
I'm gonna try and grab a screenshot. Let's go to California. We are ready. This is so much easier if you just have an old iPhone. We're ready to go. Taking forever to load. Yeah. This is a good thing. Okay, loading data. Press that button.
Screenshot it.
Press boom. Ooh. Oh, I can see it frozen on the screen.
What the hell are those? I
got an actual screenshot of the secret gacha. Look at that, boys.
Okay, there is that's an ice fruit skin. It looks like it's like a purple-ish color. We also got just a regular sand for some reason that doesn't even look like a mutation. A green star fruit, a black and white completely desaturated Buddha. That looks insane. I want that so bad. And then a regular creation that looks like a galaxy version of the werewolf fruit. So this is a brand new kitsune skin, it looks like. A white and red.
This one and this one haven't been put in the game yet. Because obviously, when this was dropped into the game, they had a week to finish whatever this fruit is and whatever this fruit is. We're getting a legendary skin for sure. Maybe it's a creation skin. Maybe this is a sand skin that we're getting. And then we are getting a 1%, a 1 in 100 pity purple tiger fruit.
Dude, the pity on the kitsune, I can't even talk. The pity on the kitsune is 250, but it's a 1%. Yo, nah, dude, this game is greedier than Grow a Garden. They might as well make it a 1 in 1,000 like they did for the kitsune and Grow a Garden. Are you serious?
That looks like, I honestly want to say like Rockstar tiger, like
Rockstar?
With the way that's like the blue, purple. And then we're getting another kitsune. I would say, that's not a mutation, is it? No. Doesn't the mutation... Yeah, the mutation skin looks different.
It's the crimson
So this is a skin, not a mutation. This is a regular skin for the kitsune. So it's going to essentially be the Crimson Empyrean skin on the normal Kitsune's kit. It is a little bit different. You can see it's a little bit different.
It is also, a little
wait, that's
different.
a pity of 250? That's a pity of 75?
Doesn't make sense.
What? If you're confused why that's bad, right now, the pity for the Galaxy is 125. The pity for the Dragon is 100.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm showing you is another version of the winter box. Clearly, it's a second lot of skins. They're going to change it out. I would say, though, when they change it out, the winter 2025 fruit box part might change as well.
New Year 2025 fruit box, New Year 2026.
The rest of the world is in winter, but it's essentially this. It's the exact same pay-to-win box that you have already seen. And what happens with the pay-to-win box is, if you haven't seen anybody open one, which you probably should have by now, I'll just open one. So basically what happens is the free-to-play gacha has a chance to give you the premium box, and then with the premium box you can roll premium skins. Look at that. I got a Tormented Pain.
Damn,
that's like my
bro's
20th,
almost got the
something.
Ember
I got a
West
bunch of
Dragon
those now. That's essentially how the boxes work. And whenever you roll the Christmas gacha, you have a chance to roll onto this where you can get these free to play. The pity being 250 is insane because that means
that is insane. That makes no sense at all. Then it's not a 1% chance.
It does say it is 1% chance still though right here, which is good because I guess that means that you don't have to hit pity. You got to get really, really lucky. I think most people want the Buddha skin. That's probably where most people's excitement
That's what I'm talking about.
These are for the pay to winners. So what other evidence do I have that this is true other than the fact that I slowed down my internet so much that I was able to see the secret hidden box that loads before the real box?
Yo, I high-key kind of want to try that. I mean, my device is already a piece of crap, so maybe we can just have it, we could just see it right when we load in. Here we go. See how slow it loads? Oh my god. I need a better computer. Bro, it's loaded. It's so slow, it had to load twice. Quickly. Shop. Nope. I did not see that. Clickbait. Magic bus click. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it right. Should I even... you know what? Let me load up VPN. And then we're going to join a public server. And that should slow us down by quite a bit. We're going to use the magic bus strat. Here we go. Did it show? Am I tripping or did I see something? Okay, now I'm in USA, so why don't we join a server in Singapore? Yeah, there we go. This should be as slow as it gets. Maybe my device and internet is just way too good. I can't even slow it down. Load in, hurry. Oh! I saw it too. Okay, so it's 100% legit, bro. Bro is not capping. Magic Bus does not clickbait. But wait. He has more proof that there's a New Year's event. Let's see what else there is.
When you actually go to the regular Christmas gacha right here, which I have to do on an alt because I've already rolled on my main account, you can see right here, obviously top rewards. Yeah. This will change into the new skins, the top rewards. And I believe to get the top rewards, you have to roll the premium box. But this leaves in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with this part of the menu. It's always been like this.
Yeah, mine's like that too.
The gacha leaves in 4 days. You know what else is in 4 days? New Year's is in 4 days, guys.
Happy New
For me,
Year's,
right
baby.
now, it's the 28th. The current gacha ends at New Year's, which means I am sort of expecting at least a new gacha to roll in. I'm thinking it might still just be called a winter gacha. It could be called the New Year's gacha. And that's because we also have the confetti. This material is in the game. It already works. It can already be exchanged for things. If they were to revamp an old event, they could add confetti back into the game and it would function pretty much identically to the Christmas event, but they get to market it like a new event, the New Year's event, and then it would replace the Christmas event and we get a brand new gacha and there's brand new pay to win. I can tell you right now, there is absolutely no way that I am rolling 250 to get this skin. I've rolled 49 of...
Hey, dude. Maybe not for you, but I am absolutely going to do. I will hate doing it, but I am going to do it regardless. Hopefully, you know, none of us have to hit the pity, all right? It's New Year's. Bloxfruits can just not be too greedy on us. But I guess the only blessing in disguise of this is Bloxfruits is really pushing out like very frequent events and updates into the game. If it is actually true, that would definitely help it sustain its popularity.
The other box now, and that is just from free Robux that I got from some UGCs. I woke up, the box was for sale. I saw that I had a couple thousand Robo. I bought it. This right here would cost you, if you get unlucky, 42,475 Robux if
like
you get unlucky and you have to go all the way to the pity. Why would anybody pay that? That is insane to me.
That seems like an indirect shot fired at me, Magic. You know exactly that I would be doing it, all right? How dare you question my stupid decisions?
75, I actually think is really enticing. I could see people doing the 75. And it is, of course, also
I'm sure the
really
numbers are going to change, guys. I don't think the numbers are final.
If you were to do 250 rolls to get that guaranteed Kitsune skin, that would mean that on average, you should have already rolled 2 of the skin. You should get 1 every 100 rolls. The 250 is just a hard pity if you get super unlucky. But I mean, that's a lot. That's a stupid amount of money. Do I have enough robot? Nah. All right, that's good. Let's roll one more of these for the end of the video. And of course, you know what?
I wish you luck, bro.
In the comment section,
get that Galaxy Empyrean. Come on, let's go, bro.
The Robux to roll yourself
I see
10 of these wheels if you so desire. Look, another Glacier Eagle. Cool. Still no Empyrean skin for me, but I actually don't want to spend money on this. It's stupid that I'm doing that on video at all. I do not support the pay-to-win boxes. I think you should have to roll on the...
Just to be clear, guys, I do not support the pay-to-win boxes either, but I'm still doing it, okay? I have an addiction. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it is true.
Christmas gacha, and these should just have better odds, because right now, if you have to roll the premium box in the Christmas gacha in order to get a roll at one of these two right now, say the premium box is a 10% chance, which is being generous. 10% chance
yeah,
to
what
get
is
the box,
the chance?
1% chance to get the Galaxy. That's a 1 in 1,000 chance. But it's also not, because this is also a 1%. So you're looking at more like a 1 in 2,000 chance if you only want to get one of these.
Guys, has any of you actually gotten a legit Empyrean skin out of, just spinning with candies? Please let me know in the comments. I want to know who the luckiest person or just the world's biggest liar is.
That's stupid. That's really bad gambling. You know what I'm saying? If they
feel
want
like
to
he's
do this
talking
sort of
to me.
stuff,
He's
they need
staring
to make a
into my
simulator game,
soul.
and they need to call it Bloxfruits Casino, and then people can spend their money on that if they're stupid.
Yeah. I am stupid. All right, Magic, but so what? Sue me. Don't sue me. I already have lost all my money to gambling. Please. Guys, that was a W video, but I have a little bit more information for you regarding this New Year's update event, okay? When I reached out to Magic Buzz on Discord, asking him for permission to react to his video, he sent me this. So apparently, whenever you roll for the current gacha, it actually has an ID called a Week 2 gacha. So there it is, guys. Try purchase F2P, more like P2W, Xmas Week 2 Gacha 25, which means there are multiple weeks of this gacha, I guess, planned out for us. This is week 2. I don't know where the week 1s was, but if that's the case, I wonder how long this fruit skin fiasco is going to last. If they're dropping more mutations, that would be really cool, but if it's just purely fruit skins, I don't see myself getting way too hyped over them, especially with the amount of Robux that I have to spend to get them. Guys, Bloxfruits has done it again, because we just received confirmation from Bloxfruits that they will be updating again before the end of this year. And it is not just another Christmas event, okay? This is something huge. We are talking about, and before I say it out loud, you might want to stay seated for this one, the Control rework. I know, I almost fell out of my chair when I heard it the first time. They have given us not only an official date for the update release, but also a video sneak peek of the Control rework skills. Some of you guys might have seen it already, but for those of you who haven't, we're gonna be going through all of that in today's video. So if you're new to the channel or have been watching for a while but haven't subscribed yet, I have it here on official sources that for every subscriber that we get, Bloxfruits will release the Control rework 1 second earlier. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Before we go over the official release date of the update, I have to give you guys some context, okay? The Control rework has been teased to us by the Bloxfruits owners for nearly 3 years now. Only the OGs will remember. It was a tweet made on February 26th of 2023 on the official Bloxfruits Twitter, where they gave us just a huge summary of all the big changes that were coming to the game. Now, some of them actually have happened, and some of them we are still waiting on. on, control rework being one of them. So you can see here, they've been working tirelessly behind the scenes to prepare for a wave of massive updates for Bloxfruits. And you can see some island reworks being teased. This looks like Middletown, which we obviously still haven't gotten that rework yet. We have the player profiles, which finally just came out, okay? And honestly, I think the end result looks pretty much the same as what they teased to us 3 years ago. It took them 3 years to make this UI, so you know the control rework is gonna be fire. Not sarcasm. There is supposedly the reworked cafe. We've seen this a million times. The reworked swords have actually did come out, although I do think they look a little bit different from what they shown us earlier. We got some more reworked maps. I think that is Pirate Village. That is probably the haunted ship. That is the new factory raid. That is the ice castle. All kinds of cool stuff, right? But the most important tweet out of this entire very, very long thread was possibly this one, where they said all outdated abilities will be receiving visual reworks. Outdated fruits such as the dragon and control will also be receiving the reworks they truly deserve. Now, they teased the dragon and control, and we know the dragon did eventually come out. And that was, I think, nearly a year ago now. And finally, it is the control fruits time to shine. The Ope Ope no Mi, for some of my One Piece fans out there, is of course used by our boy Law, which is one of the most overpowered devil fruits in the entire show. Possibly the most overpowered. The completely outrageous abilities of the Ope Ope fruit really gives a lot of room for creativity for Bloxfruits developers to make something amazing here. So I can't wait to take a look at the sneak peek of the control rework here with you guys in a bit. And of course, skipping 2.5 years, almost 3 years, Bloxfruits finally dropped the Blox Bulletin number 18 on December 1st, 2025. Right now it's December 7th, so it hasn't even been a full week yet since they dropped this bulletin. If you haven't seen it, I made a whole video talking about it, but just to summarize, they basically teased us the control rework, okay? There was some other wild stuff about like fusions and like virtual world transmissions and stuff. Like, I just did not understand. We're just gonna ignore those things for now. The control rework is the main character in this update. Here I am standing at Hot and Cold, you know, where the birthplace of the control fruit. The Order raid boss is in here. I actually haven't fought him in a while. He is, of course, the control fruit user, and that is where the Blox Bulletin number 18 took place. You know what? It has been a while since I fought the Order raid boss. Why don't we go ahead and give it another try? We get a microchip from this guy, and we hit the lab to start the raid. Here we go. Boom. Order raid boss, level 1250. There he is, right there. The current user of the pre-rework control fruit, already insanely overpowered. Can we just talk about that, guys? I gotta use some insanely overpowered abilities just to stand a chance at maybe beating him. Look how strong this guy is, man. Bro. I'm gonna get cooked, bro. I'm pretty sure the V move on the control is like one of the only skills in the game that has a cutscene as well. This fruit was very well made for its time. It must have come out, I want to say like 5 years ago at this point. Isn't that just insane? Most games on Roblox don't even last for like 5 months. And the control has been hyped up in the game for the last 5 years. Yo, W's in the chat if you think I can solo the Order boss with this tiger fruit right here. It is going to be difficult, but I think we got it. I think the last time I fought this Order raid boss, the max level in the game was still 2,550. So yeah, as you can imagine, it's been quite a while. This is the most annoying boss fight of all time, man. And it's not even close. Oh, he's moving a lot faster now. Oh, 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 he was not ready for this. Get ulted on, stupid. Just hearing the sound of him teleporting everywhere drives me insane, guys. Why did I decide to start this fight? Just what point am I trying to prove out here? I don't know what I'm doing. Bro has 300 HP. Where is he? Yo, I can't get the last hit on this guy. Finally. Oh my god. Guys, the control doesn't even need a rework, man. We do not need to make the Order boss even more overpowered than he is now. That was so insanely difficult for like no reason. Anyway, I got completely sidetracked. The reason why I logged on to Bloxfruits was to actually show you guys how committed Bloxfruits is with releasing this rework. Because you know, every time before they rework a very powerful fruit, they would change its status to being in progress. And there it is, guys. The control fruit is now in progress and you cannot purchase it anymore, which obviously means that when the control rework drops, it's going to be worth a lot more than it is now. I actually don't know exactly how much it costs now, but the spirit is 2,550 Robux. This has got to be something close to that. I'm guessing it's probably going to be close to like 4,000 Robux when the rework comes out, because the abilities are actually insane. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the official sneak peek of the Control rework on the Bloxfruits Twitter. There it is, guys. At the time I'm recording this, it was posted 10 hours ago. For some reason, it only has 90,000 views, okay? I don't know if it's because the Bloxfruits hype has died down or people are just asleep at the time this was posted, but it should have like at least 1 million by now. Okay, I'm not gonna pause anything. We'll just let this whole thing play and then we'll go back and dissect what we just saw.
The mightiest sorcerer of today was vanquished by the unparalleled prowess of the strongest sorcerer in history.
Okay, that was really quick, but so much has happened. There's a lot of stuff for us to unpack, okay? First of all, let's go over the Jujutsu Kaisen voiceover. Mightiest sorcerer of today versus the strongest sorcerer of all time. How does that have anything to do with Bloxfruits? Like, Bloxfruits want to make every single anime reference except for One Piece, dude. It's crazy to me. Now, there might be a reason for the Jujutsu Kaisen reference, which I will discuss here in just a bit, although that would be like a huge stretch. But let's take a look at what we saw here. First of all, this is the old Control fruit that we currently have, right? As you can see right here, when you use it, it covers up until like near the outskirts of the rows of buildings from the center of that fountain right there. It's a decent range, but nothing too crazy. Like, you can use the levitate move to drop some rocks. We've seen all these before. Yeah, there it is. And they put the whole vintage look on it, like this thing is mad old, which it really is. And now transitioning to the modern reworked Control fruit. Dude, look at that new animation, by the way. It looks sick. Can we play it on like 0.25 times speed? Yes, we can. And as you can see right here, the brand new Control rework covers the entire island of Middletown. Nobody can escape Middletown once it's been fully engulfed. It even goes kind of beyond that, like all the way into the docks. I want to say this is like at least 50% to 75% bigger than the original room. That is huge. Look at that, bro. Oh my god. Now, let's take a look at how the room is being created here. So it's no longer like one of those things where your character wave your arm around to summon the room. Like, this was the original animation for the Control area, right? You just like wave your arm around and boom, the room is formed. Wait a minute, did we get clickbaited? Hold on, this is my room. And dude, it is already the size of Middletown. What are we talking about? Wow. The Bloxfruits trailer really tried to make the Control look worse than it actually is. Okay, it doesn't cover the back area here, but it is going well into the ocean on this other side. So yeah, the size doesn't look like it's changed at all. Honestly, doesn't look too outdated. Let's just be real. Now you get some sort of like true triple katana, like Tatsumaki tornado aura coming out of your character when you're summoning the room. And it has like this little UI on the bottom of your screen. It just says loading. I think that's gonna pop up on your screen whenever you summon the room. And as soon as the room is fully summoned, it says Control. I want to say that says engaged. I don't know what else it could possibly be saying there. Look at that, bro. Look at that crazy looking eye thing. And my boy Zeolis is holding on to 2 daggers. And that is the question that I had. Now, are these daggers new weapons that's going to be added into the game, replacing the Coco sword? Or is it just the VFX, the visual effects of the Control? Because if we think about who is famous for using a dagger in the whole anime world, it is, of course, the world's worst father, Toji Fushiguro right here. This man used that dagger to just absolutely demolish Gojo. Maybe Toji was the inspiration for where these daggers came from, and maybe that is why we had the whole Jujutsu Kaisen voiceover in this teaser trailer. But Toji isn't the only dagger using anime character. There is another one which we'll be discussing a little bit later in this video. Now, here comes the cool part, okay? As soon as this man summoned that room, the entire island just got diced up. Diced and sliced. Look at this. The houses started levitating. This house started floating over here. This house got completely just destroyed. It turned into minced meat. Just slices happening everywhere, okay? Which reminds us of Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine. A lot of Jujutsu Kaisen reference out here. But of course, we knew that Law is also able to do something like this in his control room. Look at him just slice that building. Look at that aura, bro. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm getting Sun Jin Woo vibes, because the way he holds the 2 daggers right there, see that slash animation? Bring the 2 daggers over here and then pshing, right there, boom, slice that building into pieces. And it's really cool because like the color contrast changes, so you can see Zeolus over here, but for a brief moment it looks like he turned into RIP Indra. Look at that, and comes back. Oh, just slice that middle building down right in the middle. But this is the craziest part. Look at this zoom out. What is this? The V move? It's called the Moses, just splitting the sea in half. Like what? It just got completely, dude, he just opened up a brand new road by cutting the island in half. Now I wonder how much creative freedom you get on like where exactly you want to cut the building. Is it all preset or is it all randomly generated? Like you can just cut anywhere you want. That would be crazy. If you can freely cut up any object on the entire map as you wish, then I am not surprised that this fruit took him nearly 3 years to make. That sounds almost impossible to do. Now we do have a link to the Roblox event, which will give us the official date of the update release. But let's just take a quick look at the comments before we go there. Domain expansion. Yup. Control. We are so back. Wait, people are saying the fake leaks look better? Are they insane? I've seen the fake leaks, all right? They look decent, but not that good. New art leak? Absolutely not, man. Ain't no way this is official Bloxfruits art. This does not look official at all. I'm not saying I'm the best artist, but I could have probably drawn this. Finally released when no one cared. That is actually crazy, Carl. Ope just become an aura fruit. Yeah, seriously. We're gonna be doing so much aura farming with that one. It does look like from the trailer that the control will be getting an M1, which is great. Right now, we don't have that. We do have the X move, which has like the slowest cooldown out of any other skill in the entire game, but it is nowhere near as good as an M1. Guys, when the control rework comes out, I'm gonna be so rich, all right? I already have a permanent one and 22 physical ones. What am I gonna do with all of that? But anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at exactly when the control rework is coming to theaters near you. For me, as I open the link, it is going to be on a Friday, December 26th at 1 a.m. That is JST, which is Japan Standard Time. You have to actually click on that link to see exactly what local time it is for you. To make things easier, I will put this link in the description down below. But here it is. The long-awaited control fruit is getting its long-awaited rework, plus our holiday update. Wait. But they're also saying the date and time will change closer to the event. It better not, dude. I already told everybody watching right now that it's coming out before the end of the year. If you make it come out after the year, I'm gonna crash out. But there it is, guys. A Christmas present for all of the Bloxfruits fans. The control rework will officially be releasing. I hope everybody gets excited because it is in less than 3 weeks. Welcome back to part 67 of me killing every boss in Bloxfruits. Okay, I know I've done many of these in the past, but you gotta admit it's been quite a while since the last one, and this time these gift boxes will decide what fruits I use against each boss. And yes, I do have some admin gift boxes, but we have to start with the uncommon gift box against our first opponent, the Gorilla King. Let's go. What's up, buddy? I got a gift for you. I got a present. Psych! It's mine. All right, let's see what we're gonna get out of this. Come on. Wish me luck. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. I mean, it was gonna be easy regardless of what fruit I get, but there's levels to how easy it was gonna be. Here we go. Fire bullets. I could kill him without him hitting me even once. Yup, yeet it into the ground. Nice try, buddy. Get shot. And let's finish it off with a Hiken. Wait, what? How did he not die from that? What? Wait a second. Oh, the flaming ball of death that made the gorillas go extinct. Let's go. He is dead, and we got a chest floating in midair. What? I think that was pretty much the result that everybody expected. And before we move on to the next boss fight, I am matching my level and my stats to that of the boss that I am fighting, just so we're on somewhat of even fighting grounds, even though we're really not because I'm so much better than all of them. Next up, we got the chef. Now, I don't think I ever done a boss fighting video ever since they replaced Chef with Bobby. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't done it in so long. I just miss Bobby so much. And because there's a total of 29 bosses we'll be defeating in this video. I will be using 6 gift boxes from each rarity. I know it doesn't exactly add up, but it's like the closest we can get. So here we go. Second boss. Do we just get a magma out of an uncommon gift? Hey, no complaints from me. That's just a stronger version of the flame. And of course, because the chef is level 55, so am I. And here we go. Oh, I bet this is gonna be over before you guys even blink an eye, man. Whoa! How did he just apparate out of thin air like that? Great magma hell. He almost got me. Are you serious? Okay, we gotta play it a little safer in the future. That was way too close for comfort, guys. But yes, my hatred for the chef boils hotter than magma, all right? And now we're jumping all the way to level 100, going up against the Saw boss. One of the ugliest, freakiest looking dudes in the entire game. Look at these lips. Bro's got a Vegeta levels of receding hairline as well. Okay, I don't know why I'm roasting this guy so much. Instead of roasting him, let's just kill him instead. Put him out of his ugly misery. Oh, no. All right, well, actually, you know what? The eagle fruit is not bad. I haven't used this for a while, but here we go. You already know eagles always be catching fish. If you guys have seen the oh my god, I missed that entirely. Woo! Hold on, wait. Can I change my eagle skin? I want to use something else. Let's use the Requiem. Yeah, forget the Matrix. Oh, this is gorgeous. There we go. I also have M1, don't forget. Like I said, I'm playing it safe from now on, guys. I ain't messing around no more. Grab him with a Bone Crusher. Jeez! That's like a wrestling move right there, man. Okay, let's M1 him to death. We just flick a couple feathers at him and he's dead. Look at this. Malevolent Shrine. Let's go. He's dead. By the way, this eagle skin color is absolutely gorgeous. The Yeti, which is just a reskinned version of the Gorilla King. I've killed your buddy over there at the jungle. I ain't scared of you. Here we go. Dark fruit. It's a wrap. It's over. Literally any fruit I get out of these is easy work, bro. Get crossed over, dummy. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. Okay, he ain't ready for this, though. He ate all the other skills, but he's not eating this one. Nothing can escape the darkness. The darkness consumes everything. Ah. Oh, God, I'm running out of energy. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away. No. Dude, how many times are they gonna slash me, bro? Yo, I was getting mobbed, man. If I would have died there, that wouldn't even have counted. All right, whatever comes first is what I'm gonna kill him with. Dead. There we go. Guys, that was another close call. We're having way too many of those in this run so far. I'm getting a little rusty. All right, up next, we have the level 120 mob leader. I always forget about this boss. He's just like the most forgettable dude in the entire Bloxfruits verse. Dude is already trying to chase me down. Are you dumb? Don't worry, man. I'm gonna come get you in a second. Just relax. Let me pop open this gift box first. What do we... Well, guys, if you didn't think it was over yet, you definitely would think it's over now. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've used this fruit, man. I actually high-key don't remember how it works. Okay, I turned myself into a cannonball. Oh, yeah, we get the sleight of hand. We can, like, move him around and stuff. Oh, this fruit is insane. But the best move from the creation fruit is, of course, the M1, where you can literally just, like, keep on swiping at your opponent with these, with this deck of cards, and they'll keep getting hurt. Look at this. If we bring him into a corner right here, he's cooked. Just keep on spamming him into the wall, bro. Too easy. Wait, guys. I want to do an epic walk up these stairs. You know, One Piece style. Yeah. Here we go. Vice Admiral versus whatever is in this box. And it's gonna be another flame. Bro, did we just get a repeat? Come on. There's 40 fruits in this game. Well, we're very familiar with the flame skills. Okay, so let's waste no time here. Fire column. Can I throw this flame destroyer into that room? Oh, he came out for me. God, these NPCs are stupid. Just feed me these kills. Why don't you? Just feed them to me. Sayonara, and that's Japanese for goodbye. Yes, I'm a weeb, so what? All right, moving on to the level 200 red hair Shanks fight. We are leveling up to the rare gift boxes. Here we go. Guys, I really don't like these repeats. That's high-key kind of annoying. Guys, I'm not gonna be using Instinct until we hit the second C because it's just gonna be way too unfair for these bosses. Oh my god, where am I? Okay, note to self. Oh my god, do not use the V move. I couldn't see a damn thing, bro. But I am running low on energy, so that is a problem. But he is running low on HP. Oh, bro got killed by the burn damage from the magma. What a bozo. All right, let's move on. Okay, going up against the Warden now. This is our second rare holiday gift box. Please please give me a unique fruit that we haven't gotten before. Again! Dude, that's so annoying, dude. I'm sorry, I don't know why I just started talking like that. Okay, I like the magma, guys. No one likes the magma more than I do. But for the sake of the video, I need to get different fruits. This is not a killing every boss with the magma fruit video. This is killing every boss with the holiday gift box video, which just happens to be all magma fruits for some reason. Doesn't matter if you're using uncommon or rare, apparently. Luckily, this dude Warden has 0 ranged attacks. If you stay just like 2 meters away from him, he can't touch you. It's the dumbest boss ever designed in the entire game. Beast Ride. Yeah, let's go. My character went wee. Here we go. Green holiday gift box versus a green boss over there, which is the chief warden. Pop that right open. Ghost. Okay, all right. It's not as good as the magma, but at least it's different. So we'll take it. Hear the screams. Fear the screams. Hey, man, that's what my character sounds like. Okay, use these as just my shields, as my personal shielding devices, so that he doesn't come after me. Oh, yes, dead. Teleported me right into the swan room, which is also green. Okay, at least we're getting a lot of candy out of this. This is our 4th rare holiday gift box. Rubber. The Luffy versus Doflamingo rematch. The highly anticipated. Before we fight him, we gotta hit that gear too. Come on, pump it. Yeah, get that heat in you. Jet to pistol. Oh my god, yes. Watch this, watch this. Slingshot. Boing. This fruit is actually fun to use if you're good with it. Luffy damn near had to go gear 5 just in order to beat this dude, man. Doflamingo, one of the greatest bosses, enemies, NPCs. What am I saying? Finish him with a Gatling. Finish him with a Gatling. Let's go. So this is gonna be our 5th rare holiday gift box, guys. Going up against a Magma Admiral. Imagine we get the Magma fruit again. I hope I didn't just jinx it. Oh, come on. Why do we keep getting these repeats, man? Top of the fact that this ghost fruit is total dog water, bro. This thing's so trash. I would not be surprised if I die here. Never mind, yo. Get him, boys. Take my damage for me so I can stay safe. Wait. Did I technically die? When did I turn into a ghost? Oh, never mind. I didn't die. That's just how you look when you summon the Ghostbusters. Either way, even if I did die and get revived, we still not have counted that as a death. Let's be so real right now. Guys, this is going to be our final rare gift box before we move on to the legendary. Why is it shaking like that? Why is bro shivering? Maybe it's trying to unleash its powers. And that is so annoying. This is like the 4th time we got the magma. Dude, magmas don't even work underwater, man. What are we talking about here? All right, let's go, man. Let's just get this over with. Oh, we're gonna get him. I figured out your every single move. You're dead. I am very glad to be moving on from the rare boxes because I am so done with the magmas. Once we move on to the legendaries, there's no chance of us getting a magma fruit again. Boom. And the first boss we'll be using the legendary fruit gift box on is the Whisper over here. Now, we did already get a legendary fruit earlier, I believe. Did we actually? How's my memory so bad, man? Okay, yes, we did. We used the creation fruit against the mob leader. So let's see what we better not be a creation fruit, I swear. Oh my god. Could not have asked for a better fruit. Actually, this is not gonna be that good, guys. All right, the thing with using the Buddha fruit is even though the Buddha is crazy at killing bosses, we don't have any M1 skills to spam. We're only using fruits for this video. So I gotta rely on the Buddha skills in order to kill this guy right here. The only bright side of this whole thing is that I probably won't be... Did I just miss that? Wait, hold on. Let's yeet him off the cliff. See ya, buddy. Yeah, I would say the only good thing about it is he probably won't end up killing me. Although I am much bigger, so I'm an easy target for this guy now as well. He does use the bazooka, so we gotta be careful. Wait, how did he take out 2/3 of my HP just like that? Ain't no shot, man. Okay, we're gonna kill him by yeeting him off this Sky Island. Sail! Nobody will ever find your corpse. Okay, we're now level 575 going up against the Thunder God. The second last boss that we'll be fighting in the first sea. We're almost done here. Let's hope we get the Buddha again, honestly. That was not bad at all. Just poetic. You couldn't have written a better love story than this. The reworked lightning fruit versus the old crappy washed up lightning fruit. Oh gee, I wonder how this is gonna turn out. And I got the gold lightning. Come on, dude. Pew! Pew pew! Okay, thunderstorm. Yes. Oh, look at this thing. Look at that thing. Directly to the bottom. Oh, yes. We might as well have just put a hole through the entirety of Sky Island with that move right there. Lightning fruit, insane. But let's move on to the the final boss fight of the first sea. And it's gonna be at the newly improved cyborg boss. Oh, yes. The love fruit. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna show the ghost fruit that the besto friendo is way better than Ghostbusters. Wait, let's hop on our flamingo here. He can't really even touch us. Oh, this is fantastic. There's nothing he could do. I would just hate to see the cyborg's POV right now. Oh, we got besto friendo. Get him out. Get him out. Yo, get off my chair. Get off my flamingo. Who is that? My besto friendo kind of doing decent work right there. Let me get my real best friend to handle it. Wait, is that just a green version of Bundan? Or am I tripping? Get him, Elf Bundan. All right, last best friend. And wait, he already died. All right, guys, first sea cleared. We had a couple of close calls. Almost died, but I didn't because I'm the best. Now let's move on to the second sea and dominate over there. Second sea. And the first boss is level 750. The only creature in the entire game that is more hideous than the Saw boss, the Dime. There's green too. He looks like a witch. The one that tried to kill Snow White or something. All right, anyway, here we go. Get the legendary box popped open. And another love. Wow, back to back. You know what? I had a good time with the love fruit killing the cyborg. I don't mind using it a second time, but don't give it to me for a third time, okay? Please. I don't think I'm gonna be worried about dying again anytime soon. I think it's only fair that I get to use Aura and Instinct in the second sea. It has to be fair, bro. Let's get a new friend out. Yeah. I don't like fighting bosses solo. I rather do it with my friend. Another legendary gift box open to fight the legendary Jeremy. A match set to shake the entire oceans of Bloxfruits with the quake. High key, not a very good legendary. This thing needs a rework. Who agrees with me, guys? I might struggle a little bit here. No one's hyped about getting a quake as a legendary. Nobody wants this thing anymore. All right, here we go. Sea quake. Only thing that's gonna save me is my aura and instinct. That's all. Where are the sea quakes? I think we're too high up for the sea quake to hit us. That sucks. Boom! Bro is still alive. You've got to be joking. There we go. Finally. We actually got some mastery out of it, so it wasn't a total waste of time. Okay, this is gonna be the final legendary gift box before we get to start opening some mythic ones. Okay, that's when we're gonna start having some serious fun. So let's just try to get this one over with as quickly as possible. Going up against Orbitus. Oh my god. We got a mythic anyway. It don't matter if it's the legendary gift box. I think this is the first mythic fruit we've gotten so far. Well, let's not waste any time and just start going at him, bro. Just start going at this fool. Another fruit that probably is due for a rework sometime soon, right? Wouldn't you agree, guys? Here's where the tricky part comes in. We still have all of our skills. They're just much weaker than before. There we go. Ooh, got a meteorite. Let's go. We are finally moving on to the mythical present boxes, guys, and it couldn't have come at a better time because up next is Don Swan, and honestly, it's a pretty difficult boss to fight against, so we're gonna need something really good. Come on, hit me with that Empyrean. I would be so happy. Yo, Yeti, no complaints from me. We'll take that. Okay, remember how I said Don Swan is a pretty difficult boss to fight against? Not anymore because I got the mythic Yeti. Hulk, Snow Hulk smash, Snow Hulk clap. Oh, bro actually hit me one time. All right, okay, I see you, buddy. I see you. You barking up the wrong tree. That's all I'm saying. Don't make me more angry than I have to be. Okay, I'm gonna activate our instinct now. Okay, that didn't really help much. Despite how overpowered the Yeti is, dude still managed to get me down to nearly half my HP. Even with the mythical Yeti fruit, I am powerless against Don Swan. Can y'all believe this? Yeti spam will never die. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, I probably should have stopped the spam, guys. This is how the first fight should have ended, bro. Not with me dying, with him dying. God, okay, that wasn't even that difficult. I don't know why I even died that first time. Yeah, I died, so what? Nobody here watching has died to a boss before. Very much unlike the Don Swan boss, the Smoke Admiral is extremely easy to kill. And now we have a much less claustrophobic room. Like, they really expanded this place. So it's gonna be a lot easier, more freedom of movement in order for us to kill him. Here we go. Our next mythic box. There are 13 mythical fruits in the game. Why did I just get 2 of the same ones in a row? I would have much rather got a mammoth. All right, I just ate 2 physical Yeti fruits for no reason, just for the purpose of making this video more entertaining for you guys. Probably could just store the physical Yeti and switch to the permanent Yeti, but I need this to feel more real, like I said. Wait, I didn't even change my levels, man. For the first time. You know what? I don't even need to. I'll play 150 levels lower than this guy. It's still gonna decimate him. Die, puny human. I feel like a character character straight out of a World of Warcraft or something. Now, obviously, not trying to make comparisons. Bloxfruits is obviously much better than World of Warcraft. There we go. That's what a Yeti should do. Just completely embarrass their opponents. Let's go to the Ice Admiral. Don't give me a Yeti again. All right, Ice Admiral. What are we gonna get? Level 1400. Guys, I don't want to keep showing you the same fruit, but the game has other plans, okay? Blame it on the Bloxfruit scam. Do not blame it on me. At least this is a pretty well-balanced battle thematically. Ice fruit versus an ice monster. Yeah, his ice move got nothing on. My ice is colder than you, buddy. Oh, wait, how did he freeze me? I'm a Yeti. How does Yetis get frozen? All right, get clapped up. See ya. Okay. I'm having a lot of fun with a Yeti, I will admit. But as much fun as I'm having, for the final boss, the Tidekeeper, in the second sea, can we please switch over to a different fruit? All we've gotten so far has just been Yetis. We have not gotten anything else. And it's a Venom. All right, it's the same fruit we got from the legendary gift box. People who never play this game are gonna think that there's only like 6 different fruits in the entire game. We've gotten so many repeats. It's ridiculous. What am I supposed to do against this dude with a Venom fruit and then the stupid sea beast that he's gonna summon on me, man? The Venom doesn't even have an M1. Oh, that's a nice damage combo. You guys see this? We're dealing nasty damage, dude. Almost as nasty as the toxic Venom I'm spewing out. Oh, let's keep it going. Yeah. Oh, we got our Fury meter. Oh, it's a wrap. It's done. See ya. What a way to wrap up the second sea. Unfortunately, we did die once, but you know what? It's part of the game, okay? But I guarantee you in the third sea, you will not see me die a single time. We have finally made it to the third sea. The end is near. We are going up against the stone boss first, but unfortunately, we're still stuck on these mythical holiday gift boxes, okay? No admins just yet. We got 2 more of these to go through before we can move on to the admin ones. It's all good though, because I mean both the admin and the mythic gives mythical fruits, and we got the Venom again. This is actually so annoying. We've gotten 2 different mythical fruits out of the 13 that exist in the game. Like how is there nothing else for the game to give us? It's gonna be over right about now. Nope, never mind. One more time. Now. Okay, there we go. He died from the poison damage. What an idiot. Okay, up next, guys, with our final mythical holiday present, we're going up against the Hydra leader. Okay, I think that guy has ranged attack, so let me just go ahead and quickly open this before I get way too close. Don't be Venom. Don't. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. For me, not for the Hydra leader. Go ahead and chump down the physical tiger fruit. What a total waste. What a waste. Okay, for this fight, we gotta start with full rage, right? Like, we just have to. Boom. All right, the fire meter is full. To our second version of transformation, yeah, get on all 4s. Major pause, but oh my god. Okay, finger revolver. Turn into a fighter jet with that. He's actually completely destroying me right now. Look at my HP, guys. Bro put in a good chunk of damage in me already. Oh, the tiger is insanely OP. I'm so happy it got reworked. As much as I wish some other fruits would have got reworked, like the Venom fruit already and the Quake that we mentioned earlier, a tiger rework ain't all that bad. That's all I'm gonna say. I get comboed. How is bro still alive? And I'm out of my transformation. You've got to be kidding me, bro. That was a relatively anticlimactic kill, but we still got him anyway. W Tiger, mainly just because of the fact that it's not a Yeti or a Venom. It's just such a nice breath of fresh air. And here we go. We are finally moving on to what we have been anticipating, at least what I have been anticipating this entire video. The admin holiday gift boxes. Now, technically, the admin gift boxes also only give mythical fruits. I would say, though, probably these boxes give you better chances of getting better mythical fruits. I'm hoping. Let's go. Here we go. First one opened. And it's a Yeti. We are working with a Yeti once again, going up against, at least it's the Kilo Admiral, so it's not like a very important fight. No offense to you, Kilo Admiral, but you kind of don't matter in my opinion. Spam everything. Spam everything. The Yeti spam is inevitable. All right, the second admin gift box. Please do not disappoint me with something we've already used before. All right, I would take the gravity over the Yeti or the tiger fruit at this point. I need new fruits to use. We need a decent fruit to use too, because oh my god, man. Okay, well, my first prayer was answered. It is a different fruit, but it is definitely not one of the good ones in order to kill who is probably one of the tankiest bosses in the entire game. At least he's not the elf version of Captain Elephant, thank goodness. Nightmare Leech. Yeah, so at least if we get close to dying, we just leak his HP. You know what? Maybe the shadow wasn't too bad of a fruit after all, guys. Shadow, I'm sorry for looking disappointed when I opened the present box and you showed up instead of a kitsune. I'm sure you understand, but I will say you really redeemed yourself. I might use the shadow fruit again. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. Guys, the end is almost near because I have only 3 admin holiday gifts left, which means there are only 3 bosses remaining for us to kill. And this next one is probably going to be the most difficult out of all 3 of them. And of course, I'm talking about the beautiful pirate. We're gonna need a lot of range in order to kill this boss. So let's see if we can't get like a nice ranged fruit. And we got what? A relatively shorter ranged fruit to go with. The tiger once again, guys. I'm sorry. I really wanted more variety for you guys in this video, but the game is not letting me do it. So what could I do? I'm just out here opening the boxes. I don't get to decide what goes in them, but here we go. Barely dealing damage to this guy though. Do you see that? Even his base form is so tanky. If you spam him with enough moves, it doesn't really give him a chance to fight back. Like, look at this. Oh yeah, that was like an action sequence camera pan right there. Did y'all see that? The more you spam, the less he will hit you. I mean, you still get hit here and there, but there's no other way, bro. Come on, come on, get him, get him, get him. Please let him die. Please let him die. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Bro, I don't understand. Okay, nah, this boss is glitched. How many times have I killed this dude already? I don't understand. Bro, nah, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing it. Yo, something is terribly wrong, man. Something is inexplicably wrong. I don't know why. No, I'm done. You can count that as a loss. I don't care. I'm so stressed. My hands are soaked right now. I'm moving on to the next boss. Okay, that was top 5 the most stressful things I've ever had to do. I hope the llama doesn't make it worse. Okay, please make my job a little easier.
Oh my god, bro.
Guys, you would think there's a total of 6 different fruits in this entire game if you're watching a Bloxfruits video for the first time ever. The way they designed these boxes needs to change ASAP, man. This is not doing a good job of selling Bloxfruits as a game right here. No way he gained his HP back, bro. These last few boss fights are driving me insane. I didn't hit him for like a solid 3 seconds and he fully recovered. Are you kidding me? I don't know how much longer I can do this, guys. I've killed so many bosses already and these guys just refuse to let it end for some reason. Just let me end this, bro. Oh no, all of our moves are on cooldown. Please don't recover. Please don't recover. Oh, thank God. There we go. All right, that was a little bit painful, but it was way better than the beautiful pirate boss. And with that, we're finally ready to move on to the 3rd and the final boss that we have to fight in this video. Your mom. I mean, Big Mom. Kind of the same thing if you think about it. Anyway, this is the final admin gift box that I have left. Come on, man. Give me a kitsune. End it with a... Oh, we got the control just in time for the rework literally just released. If I would have got this a week ago, I would have been so disappointed. You know I could work with this. Here we go. I'm not even gonna bother picking up that fruit on the ground. It's pointless. Can I just straight up M1 spam her? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. She's so strong. She is way too strong, bro. Oh, the movement, though. The movement is clean. Hit her with the cutscene finisher. Yes, sir. Ooh, she hit me back though. All right, let's switch over to the fist mode. She just started standing still. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Gotta take advantage of that situation, you know? Did not see that coming, did you? Did not see that coming, did you? Did not see this coming, did you? I'm gonna chill out with the total concentration for a minute because I always end up getting damaged because of it. I think we gotta hit her with the final ult in order to kill her. Don't you think so? Wouldn't y'all agree? Here we go. Y'all ready for this? There we go. The cutscene, baby. The cutscene. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, I'm lagging so bad. Oh, no. She's dead, though, right? Yes, sir. That's all that matters. We finally finished killing every boss. I don't care what y'all say, but I will admit, you know, I haven't done this in a while, and I am a little bit rusty. It could have gone a little bit more smoother. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.